Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our channel. Appreciate you all coming in, checking out, seeing what we're up to today. Well, as you just saw, I just put the grapple on the Mahindra 2638. My goal for today, we got a beautiful sunny day here, mid-October. Going to take advantage of this. I got a pile of rocks right here that mostly came from the fireplace I used to have in the yard here. I think I have a video of me taking that apart and disassembling it. That was last spring, and we haven't gotten around to putting that back together again. I do have a video of me starting the project at some point. Let me show you how far I got. So this is as far as I got last spring. I got these three pieces put in place. We haven't had any fires this summer, so it wasn't missed too bad. But coming into the fall here, I've got some stuff I want to get rid of and burn, some brush and whatnot. So really like to have this set up and running for the winter, and just in general have it in the yard here. We have it right next to the garden, and we got a big pile of wood over here. This is going to be mostly for firewood, some for doing maple syrup, some for burning in the fire pit. Just whatever. Nice to have a fire pit in here. I like to make my fire pits big enough to fit a pallet in there, so it's probably at least 4 feet, and I will bring that out probably about 4 feet or so. So as I said, I've got these three stones positioned pretty much where I want them. It was quite a job just to get those in place. It's all the tractor can do. But I do have this pile of rocks over here. Some that were from the previous fireplace, some that were from some rocks I collected over the course of the summer from doing some work in the yard. You can see there's some pretty good sized ones right here, another one right over here. So those will probably be somewhere in the fireplace as far as the side or something like that. I'm not sure. There's some other good sized rocks back here. But basically my goal right now is I'm going to get this pile of rocks kind of spread out, see what I have to work with. Kind of like a little bit of a puzzle situation where I just got to see what I have and how I want to design this fireplace, and go ahead and start using the rocks that I need. The rest of them I'll use in other projects. I'll set them aside somewhere. I really want this place kind of opened up so we can continue clearing this wood out of here. We're hoping to get this pile of wood cleaned up before it starts snowing, but we'll see how far we get. As you can see, we've already started cutting and splitting some firewood for this summer for our new wood stove. Brenda and I tackled that over, I don't know, a couple days, but it was really basically maybe 5 hours total. So we got quite a bit done. That Champion wood splitter is working really great. Really love that. So we'll be doing some videos on that as time goes on. But for today, we got a beautiful day. I'm going to see if I can get this pile of rocks all spread out here and see which ones I'm going to use on our new fireplace. Let's get going. Thanks for coming along.
So my audio cut out on this part of the video, but here I have the rocks that I laid out, and I've got the ones that I want to put into the fireplace, put over here on the side. I've still got another pile of rocks over on this side that I kind of put aside. Not sure how many of these I'm going to use yet. There's some pretty good sized ones that you can see here. May or may not work in the fireplace. I've got another pile over here, and I'm going to kind of just sort those out, get them away from this wood pile. But for today, my goal is to kind of decide which one of these rocks here I'm going to end up using in the fire pit. As you can see, I want to go out about 4 feet on both sides. Probably end up replacing one of the rocks right here on the side of the fireplace with a bigger one. You'll see that as the video proceeds here. But basically, these are the rocks that I'm looking to use, the bigger of the ones I put aside.
We just got a couple inches of rain this morning, but ground's pretty wet. I'm gonna try and see if I can't get that one last rock I need to get into place right here, and I'm gonna call this project good enough for now. Got one other little idea I want to try out at some point, but for right now, I got one more rock over here in the rock pile. I'm gonna try and pick that up, bring it over, see how it fits, and yeah, we'll see if we can call that good. Maybe we get a little fire going. Perfect conditions. Well, I'm going to call that done for now. Still got to bring in a little more dirt on this side here, maybe level it out a little bit, make sure the water's draining away from, got a little ditch going back here, coming up from the hill, so I'll try to get the water drain, a little more leveling on this side, but as you can see, it's kind of muddy from all the rain we got this morning, and I don't need to be digging anything up, so I'm going to shut the tractor down for today, and give the Mahindra 2638 a little break. But pretty happy with everything, the way it came out. One thing I do want to do is set up some way to do some cooking on in here occasionally. I've got an idea for that. We're going to take that on as another project down the road, and but in the meantime, we're ready to start burning. Let's try it out. Ellie, sit. Ellie, sit.